What's good, everyone? I am going to be making a tier list of the Barcelona players who I reckon are top, pretty good, mid, not sure yet who I would loan out, rubbish, just sell them, time to move on, and future buys, players that I could see at Barcelona, and I want to talk about them as well. So let's start off with keepers. Obviously, our new man, retired, now back in. Can't say his name. I actually was practicing earlier, and I'm not good, so I won't try. TBC, because we don't know. We haven't seen him play. He could come and be rubbish because he's had no experience. Any of that, I don't know. But I'm putting him there. I'm putting ter Stegen as mid. Now, a lot of people will go one side or the other way. They're like, he's been rubbish, he's been trash, all of this. He hasn't been the best, but I don't think he's rubbish. I don't think we need to sell him yet. I think we could get maybe one good season out of him left. I think there are other positions that we need to buy players more, so I would leave him there. Iñaki Peña, I would say sell him. Now, not bad, not the worst keeper in the world, but I think that if we do sell ter Stegen and we, retires again and Peña's out, I think we bring a youth guy in, maybe the guy who played in preseason, Andreas, saved the penalty, gave me Martinez vibes. Bring him as our backup, son, a keeper that's a bit younger, has got a bit of experience. This is the way I would do it personally. Now, Foot. Now, I don't think we should loan him. I'm not going to put him mid because I know a lot of people will be like, yeah, but he's good, he's got good talent. But I think people crazy sometimes. It's like, guys, yes, he's got good talent, but we need to see more of him. We've seen him subbed on. We've seen him do his stuff. He's not bad, but again, we can't for sure know what. We can't know for sure. Like, we have to just wait it out a little bit, and we have to just have a look at where he's at. Sorry, I've got my phone up because I want to just read my notes that I've written down to make sure I've got it well established. Now, Kubarasi is... Let me change this. Let me change all of this to great. I don't think he's been the best defender, but... I don't know. Yeah, I would leave him there maybe. But he would be the top tier of that. He's been phenomenal. I think he is such a good player. He's been playing so well. Again, 17 years old. So natural. So well composed. Just a great footballer. Great assist from the back line. Launches the ball forward. Has been awesome this season. Now, Frankie de Jong. Now, I've always been here. And then I was here. Then I'm like, okay, look, I wouldn't say he's mid. I don't think he's mid. People that say that have probably watched 2 of his games and they're like, oh yeah, he's mid, so we'll leave him there. Now, obviously, he's a TBC because of Han Flick's formation. How is he going to play in this new style? The issue is he's not an attacking mid. He's not a cam. That would be more like Olmo, a bit of Rafinha, Pedri, and even Pedri, not so much. Firmin, so you can't put him there. He's not a defending mid. I mean, maybe in the pivot role with maybe Caicedo, but again, we've got Pedri, we've got Gavi. I would actually say, and I know this sounds crazy of me, don't hate me on this. Like, I love him, but I think the best thing for him, maybe I'll get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. So then I don't have to do that. But I just don't think, I could be proven wrong, and I hope that I am because I really like him. But I think maybe it's time to move on, and we just move on with what we've got now. But I could be wrong. Like, he's been getting injured, not as consistent. Maybe under Hans he'll kill it, but I can't predict that. This is what I think. Now, Pedri. You're gonna be like, he's only played a couple of games, A1. What are you doing? By the way, if you don't know how to say my name, it's A1. It's literally that Iraqi boy. Yes, Pedri has been top tier. Like, since he's come back, it's been non-stop good football. Like, when he controls the game, he controls the game. Like, he is the guy that if you watch him for assists or goals, you're dumb. I mean, he's scored like a couple of goals this year, which has been real good. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, Pablo Touré, I'm putting him in mid because I don't even know. I think he's played 5 games and he's scored like 3 goals. But I would put him there just because I think we haven't seen enough of him, because I think the more game time he gets, the more we'll be able to see, I guess, how he goes. Sorry for this thing. I'm trying to make it better, but it is the way it is right now. So I would put him in mid. I wouldn't sell him. I wouldn't loan him. I think he's a good player to just come in as a backup. Like, I think he's got time to progress and we'll see more of him. Gavi, again, I would say TBC. Again, no, we all know he's top. I don't think he's top. He's top player. This season, guys, this is based on this season. Now, if Lewandowski, he'd be like a this player, but and he is this season, but like if he had a horrible season, I'd have to move him down, and you can't get annoyed to say, but he's one of the best strikers of our generation. I know that. Gavi, I know, will be here by the end of the season, like top. At the moment, we've seen him injured, so we don't know. We need to see how he's going to play in Hans Flick's thing, so just relax, everyone. Martinez. Now, he's a tricky one, because I'm here and then I'm here. I'm going to move him here. I think he has been phenomenal. From a guy who came as just a backup, because we had so many centre backs that, like, you know, Kunde, Arahu, Kubraski, like, he wasn't. I genuinely thought we were going to sell him, like, in the winter transfer. I thought, like, he was, no, summer transfer, sorry. I thought he was going to go. I didn't think he was going to stay. I thought he was going to go. It was just a one-season thing to help us out. He has been so good. He's been defending so well. He's been leading the back line. I just think he's been phenomenal. That's my thing. Another top, I would say, is Casado. This guy, oh my goodness. When Bernal got injured and we didn't have De Jong or Gavi, I was so scared. I was like, we're going to lose this. This guy has come through and oh my goodness. Like, I can't explain how good he has been. He has been, honestly, phenomenal. Like, absolutely phenomenal. Now, Firmin, I'm going to put him... Oh, sorry. Don't freak out. He's in TBC. Again, he got injured. I want to just see more of that. I want to see how he does under Flick. Now, yes, we saw him 2 assists against Bayern Munich. But, again, a lot of these guys that I'm going to put in TBC, because not that I don't think they're great or they're maybe not so great, they haven't played really. Like, 1 or 2 games, like, is not... We need to see them progress. We need to see them go through the games as well. And I think that's what we'll be able to tell. Lewandowski, I won't speak too much. Goated. This season, top. Absolutely top. Now, he has been, I think last I read, 12 goals in like 10 games in La Liga alone. This guy has been killing it. He's treating the La Liga like it's the Bundesliga. Like, he's killing it. Putting him in top, again, I'm not explaining it anymore. Rafinha top. Like, this guy, I'm moving him to the top of the line. I think he has been our best player. Like, and I can't explain, like, how much I've fallen in love with this guy. Like, he makes me so excited when he plays football. The passion, the drive, the excitement, like, he's just full of, like, passion. This guy has been awesome. Now, Fernan Torres. I saw someone say the vegetarian shark, and I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be mean, but he needs to go. I think he just needs to go. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to get angry about this. Fati, I'm going to loan him, because I think he's in a place where I would sell him, but I would also loan him, and I would want to keep him just to see how he goes under Hans. And a lot of yous will say, yeah, but he was injured as well. Yeah, I know, but when he has played, it's not like he's been okay that we can see. I just don't see anything. I reckon another loan could be a good thing, but I don't know. It's hard, because it's like, it's every Barca's dream to see this guy succeed. But I would honestly even say maybe, like, put him here. But I think I'd have to put him in loan. I think at the moment, loan is probably the best move for him, because that's just me. That's me. Pau Victor, I would say, has probably been mid. Now, obviously not enough game time, but from what I have seen, he's been okay. I think it's been a bit hard to pick up the pace of obviously friendlies. Everyone's like, he's our next big thing. It's like, guys, just relax. Lower the standards so that he doesn't have this big standard on him. I think he can be a good footballer, and he's not bad. I just don't think he's there yet. I would say he's mid. I think he could still be a backup for the remainder of the season. And in those games where he starts, in those smaller games, maybe we can see if he's meant to be part of this or if he's meant to be loaned or sold. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Lamine Yamal. These 4, I would even say, since he's been back, wow. Lamine Yamal, I'm not going to explain it. 17, 16 years old. Like, this guy is so mature. He's such a beast. He gets angry when he's playing bad. Not about his teammates, about himself. Like, he's got brains, bro. He's got brains. You know what? I might even move these 2 guys down. I might even just do, make it like this. Just because I don't want everyone to be, top. Because I would say these 4 have definitely been a highlight compared to these guys. Not that these guys haven't been bad. These guys have just been exceptional. Like, wow. Christensen, I would say, I got the wrong one. Christensen, I would say TBC. We haven't seen him play for we don't know yet. Again, he's another player that he's been injured. I'm excited for him to come back because I really, really like him. I think he could do bits. But let's just see how he goes in his injury. If we're stuck with 4 great centre-backs, if Koundé just completely stays at right back, he could be a rotational player. All these guys. I think the only one that could be cemented is Arahu. The other ones I think could rotate and could be good. He could also play CDM if we needed. I think we should still keep him. I think he's good rotational in that centre-back line and then defensive mid. I would keep him. Koundé, I would put him somewhere here. I would say maybe over here. Like that. He's been phenomenal again this season. Again, from being a centre-back to going, bro, we need you to play right back. Phenomenal. I love watching him play. I think he is such a good footballer. And again, guys, I know you'll change the list up compared to mine. This is from not football ratings. This is from my eyes. Obviously, rating systems on different platforms will say this guy got a 1.9. Others will say he got a 7. And it's what? That doesn't make sense. From what I've seen, this is how I would do it. Arahu, TBC. Again, when he comes back, he'll be here or here. As in easily here. Right now, TBC. I don't know. Maybe his injury, makes him come out as the best player in the world. Or maybe he comes out and he's great for the rest of the season. Guys, again, these guys are not bad. I just haven't seen them enough. I want to see them more. I want to see them. And I know you can say the same about Ter Stegen, but you all know why he's there. We all can agree together. Eric Garcia, I think it's time to go. People are yeah, but he could play defensive mid. Yeah, but can he really? Do you really trust him that if Casado was injured and he jumped in against Bayern or Real Madrid and you're yeah, but smaller games, yeah, but I think we can bring younger players to support that so that we're not worried about Garcia being... I just don't... And again, not centre-back. We've got centre-backs that are great. I think it's time to get rid of him. Personally, that's my thought. I would get rid of him. But we'll see how he goes. Pablo Touré, the remainder of the season could determine if he's here or here. So let's just see how we go. Balde, great. Has been good. Now, a lot of people will use different reasons. He's crossing. Yeah, but he's learning. And the things that he is good at, he does well at. He's fast. He will attack. He will support. He'll wrap around. He does that well. And that's what we need him for. That's what Hans needs him for. So everyone relax. Breathe in. And out. Olmo. Now, I would say great. Have I seen enough of him? The things that I have seen so far has been great. Now, he would be here or here. Let's just move him here for now, because I haven't fully seen it. But I think this guy is phenomenal. I think this guy is really, really good. I think he's... Yeah, let's just leave it at that, because not that I'm saying he's bad. I think he's great, and I think he could be top if he didn't get injured. So we'll see how he goes for the rest of the season. Sergi Dominguez, whatever. I know everyone's like, he's trash. He's trash. He's trash. He's trash. He's trash. He's trash. Yes, yeah, like he hasn't been great. He's young. I would just loan him out. I'd just be like, look, put him on the loan. Leave him at Barcelona B or loan him out. See how he goes. And if he's bad, we sell him. Like, that's fine. Like, don't stress out. He's 19, 20 years old. We don't need to rush everything just because of this one moment thing. Relax. Now, my boy Burnell. Burnell, when he was playing and the way he was playing, he was here. Right now, TBC. TBCs, none of them are selling or loaning. These are just let's just see how the season goes, because I would love to see where he's at, if that makes sense. That's all I have to say. Gerard Martin, just sell him. I'm not going to speak about it. I'm just going to leave it as that. Let's just, like, it's that thing of, like, see you later, mate. Chat to you later sort of thing. And that's it. Like, don't want any more conversations about this. Now, I'm going to add in some plays that I think, like, that we've been looking at or could be beneficial, but I'm also going to put in some players that I think coming back from loan would be good. So Alex Valle, I would put him as someone that we keep. I'm going to leave him here just because we don't know, but I would when he comes from his loan, I would bring him back and I would keep him in our team because I think he could do bits. I think he could be a good backup left back. So from what I can see at Celtic, he's been playing okay. We'll see how he goes, but I think he'll be the backup to Balde. I don't think we bring Gerard Martin or anyone else. We don't need to spend money on that yet. I think we've got this guy. Let's leave it as this guy. The next one I want to talk about is Mika Faye. Now, from what I can see from Mika Faye, he's been playing okay. Not like a 10 out of 10, but he's okay. What I would do, honestly, I mean, depends on how he goes the rest of the season. I would probably loan him out again. I think just for one more season. Like for next year, I think we loan him out again because I think the centre-backs we've got is good. If we keep Martinez for another additional season, I think he can be a good backup. We've got 1, 2, 3, Wes Kubaraski here. Like we've got it. I don't think we need any more. And then if someone gets injured, we can bring a B player on just to fill in the gaps. I'm not going to talk about him because this guy frustrates everything about me. It triggers me in every single way possible, like shape, form. What's his name? Oriol Romero, whatever. Just sell him. I don't want him. I don't even want to talk about him or spend time thinking about that. Yes. So am I done with all the loans? No, I've got one more. This guy, I would keep him. When he comes back, we use him. We see how he goes. I think he can do bits. He has scored 2 goals. And you know what? Let's just see how he goes. Let's see how he goes for the rest of the season. Next year, let's do bits with him. I think we could do it. Now, let's talk about the buy plays. Let's talk about the buying plays. Who should we buy? Now, there's been some players that I've seen us talk about. Some players that could do bits. But I also want to talk about the cost. A lot of people are like, let's sign this person, let's sign this person. Relax. So I'll put them in the order of what I think. So remember, this is what I think. Don't get offended. Relax. This is what A1 thinks. So obviously you've got your Haaland. I know people have been talking about him as a Lewandowski replacement. Now, I know Lewandowski will renew contract. I think he's been already triggered for another year. I think if he stays in the form for next year, great. He might decrease a bit, which is fair enough. He's getting old. But obviously he'll need someone to come take it. Now, if it's Victor, great. If it's not, Haaland, I know he's the one that we've all been talking about. Sesko, I can't say his name. Victor, killing it. All 3 of these guys killing it. And then Jonathan David. These are the strikers that I've seen us talk about. Now, if I had to improve our team in 2 ways, these are the players that I would probably say yes. Now, the order I would have it in would probably be more like this. As in, if we had all the budget, we could do whatever we wanted. Obviously, I would want Haaland. Now, everyone goes, oh, but Haaland is not a good footballer. He's not a good, all-rounder. Guys, Barcelona don't need a creative striker to... If he can hold the ball like Lewandowski does and bring everyone into shape around... everyone's like, oh, but, he doesn't do this. And Barcelona need him to score goals. Now, does he play Barcelona style? No, maybe not. Maybe he's a little bit different to your Suarez's, but this guy knows how to shoot from everywhere. Everywhere. This guy will take shots and he will kill it every single time. And that's why I think... And people are like, oh, but we need to sign a keeper. Just relax. I understand. We do need to sign a keeper. Are we in a rush? Personally, I don't think so. If we do sign one that's cheap, maybe Alvaro Valle, that could be a good one. If we had money, I would go for, I don't even know. Maybe Allison, because apparently he's leaving. Allison would be my first choice, by far. By far. The guy could go to 36 and he'll kill it. He is such a gun keeper. To me, of right now, he's the best keeper. So I would go him. I would get Victor because I just think he is awesome. I just think he'll be too expensive. Same as Haaland. These guys will be hella expensive. Sesko is just a good footballer. Might be a little bit expensive, but it won't be as expensive as these guys. And Jonathan David free. Great footballer. I just don't know how he'll go. I don't know. These are my thoughts. Then I know we're looking at Alexander-Arnold because he's going on free, and Kimmich. If we sign Kimmich and play him in defensive mid, I will fight someone. He is not a defensive mid. You can fight me on it. Every time I've seen him play center defensive mid, I haven't been amazed. I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. Like, let's move on. Alexander-Arnold would be sick, but if Koundé stays as right back, I would want Koundé. I think Koundé is my favorite right back. I don't want anyone else replacing him. Alexander-Arnold is sick, though. If Koundé and Araujo were center backs with, Martinez, Christensen, and Pau replacing them and, changing it up and stuff like that, Alexander-Arnold would be sick. Like, he's a dream signing. Out of those two, I'd prefer Alexander-Arnold. People are like, oh, but he attacks, he doesn't defend. We don't need him to. We need him to create set pieces, to get creative. And Kimmich would be my backup. As a right back, I think he's awesome. Against France, he was sick at right back. Not a defensive mid. That's my thoughts. These are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. Love you guys. Chat to you guys later.